Well, welcome back. Paso is warning the public about charity fraud, and joining us this afternoon for more on how to protect yourself is the FBI El Paso spokesperson, Ms. Jeanette Harper. Jeanette,
hi.
So good to have you with us.
Thank
We
you.
were just saying, couldn't have picked a better time to come in.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Seriously, unfortunately, wish we could meet under better circumstances, but in lieu of all these recent disasters we've had, we were just talking, they're already catching people trying to take what are willing donations to supposedly a good cause, and people are just taking that money and pocketing it.
Yes, so you'll see that any time of the year, but it's really increases around a natural disaster. So you'll see it around firefight, hurricanes, fires, flash floods like we saw in Texas country. We're seeing it in Ruidoso, and then just yesterday with Vado. So there's going to be, and they're going to hit you in different ways, not just donate to this charity, but
talk about some of the common things, the common ways people get scammed. Right?
So first of all, it's people are gonna see text messages. They're gonna see social media posts like "help this family in need" or "help the victims of a certain event." You're gonna see crowdfunding sites, right? You're gonna see it everywhere. You're going to have friends that are going to forward it to you. So just make sure that you research those links and those charities, because some of are brand new and they're not legitimate.
And it feels like it's really easier today now than ever to create one of those sites. So I feel like there's been more in the past couple of years.
Oh, it's
not
easy.
Just because there's more disasters, because it's easy, correct?
Well, it's very easy because they can mask the title of the URL in the background, so it's not even going to a legitimate. So they may name it like Red Cross or something like that, and then it could be going to a .org or a .com website, right?
Right.
So most legitimate charitable organizations have .org at the end of their URL.
And the FBI has some great tips on this, and that was one of them, right? Was make sure you check the end of the website and that it's correct.
Yes, you make sure that. Always hover over a link. Don't trust those links. You can just type in the name of the charity itself. Always double check the truth of the veracity of the charity. You can go to the Federal Trade Commission and you can do like a tracker for charities. Even the Better Business Bureau has something where you can double check to see if that is a brand new charity that was just set up last week right after a disaster. But you want to make sure, and if they're calling you or texting you and demanding cash, cryptocurrency, wire transfer, gift cards, that's a scam. So you would really want to pay with your credit card or with a check to protect
I feel like
yourself.
that's a big one. If they're reaching out to you, that's an automatic red flag, I feel like.
Yes, exactly. But I mean, it just takes one person that's really wanting to help those in need. It just takes one person that wants to give $100, $500, and that's a win for them, right?
And I feel like we were just talking before you walked in. We were saying, you know, it stinks for El Pasoans because El Pasoans are such giving people.
Yes, we are. Yes.
You know, and we're always looking for a way to help. So El Pasoans need to be extra vigilant.
Yes, and especially since it's so close to home with Vado and Ruidoso, right? How many of El Pasoans go to Ruidoso all the time?
Absolutely.
And you just saw on the news what happened with that family. So just be very careful when you're looking. And then I also want to take a moment. Like I said, it's a two-prong. Now those that have suffered in the floods, now you have to worry about rebuilding and being re-victimized. So now there's going to be shady contractors coming out and gouging you price-wise or doing shoddy workmanship when they're repairing your houses. You pay up front and then they never come to finish the work, right? So you really want to be careful in checking the Better Business Bureau and making sure those contractors are legitimate, because why do you need to be re-victimized again after you've suffered the first time?
All right, Jeanette, thank you so much for being with us. Those are great tips and really good stuff for you guys at home to keep an eye out for as you donate to those charities. Jeanette, again, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we'll be right back here after this quick break.